I have told it several times.
Swami.
How to understand a Guru's teachings. The Sufi proverb says, take all the Guru's teachings, that entire sentences, shake them off all the words. What remains is the real teaching. Shake off all the sentences of the teachings of the Guru, and what remains is the that Indians alone can reach God. So everybody has to be born in India and then reach God also. In Russia, there are what are known as the Orthodox Church. There are a number of fathers. When the communists took over, I think they call it the Bolshevik regime. When the Tsar was like a king, his spirit went away. They found it difficult to live in Russia. They all went all the way to Egypt, Egypt. The white desert, they went and built some minimum buildings. And from the top, they will they will put a small pivot and they will put a rope. And that rope, they were having long hair. So they will take a portion of the tuft and bind it with that. They will be standing. Night and day for years they will be standing and doing tapasya and thinking of God. And those people afterwards, they wrote some beautiful supplements to Bible that they can be called. They are called Philokoria, 7 volumes. And many of them, each one has written several people like Nicodemus and all these people. What is that? What is the purpose of prayers? What can prayers do? Like that they have done. And many of them reach the very high stage. They were known as desert fathers. There is one who is known as Abraham. Daily he will not take meals unless he gets some other godly man. He will call him, he will himself prepare it. There's nobody in his house. So, and give him and he also gives. For years he was doing it. One day he couldn't get any proper person. At last he got a monk. He invited him, he said yes. But from the time he told him, he told, I am coming with him. He went on abusing God. What this bloody God has done for me. I have done so much of tapasya, nothing, all wash. He does nothing for anybody. Like that, he went on blaming God. He found it. He went to his friend. He has already prepared food. He still went on with his abuse of God. Now he took his hand. He put his hand between his neck. He said, get out, you rascal. What did you see? Abusing the God. That night, Abraham had a vision in which God came. God asked him, Abraham, the fellow who came to your house this morning for eating, what will be his age like? Sir, I think he'll be not less than 75. Did he look very thin and lean, starved, lying, as if he had had no food? Not at all. He was like a champion. He was fully fed. See, Abraham, with all his abusing me. 75 years I have looked after him. You couldn't look after him for 1 minute. That's required, see. Whatever happens, take it. It's all the drama of the Lord. It is His script. So if you blame anybody, this rascal did like this for me in the office. He told everybody about me like this. He has not done. It is the script, drama script. You speak like that, the dialogue is written. He did it. And would you like to comment on Lord's Day? And if somebody, if Shakespeare has written something in the drama, will you ask him, no, you should write like this? He can write whatever he wants. It's his drama, not your drama. Absolutely no comments. Whatever may happen, take it. It's all the script of the Lord. This fellow does nothing. Don't blame him. And secondly, in the drama there is only one actor, only he. So Rama was he, Ravana was he. As Ravana, he is abusing Ram, but both are Amitabh Bachchan. Ani?
You sleep for half an hour.
You see, I was married for 32 years.
Sorry, please, don't
I would tell more.
Don't need.
Yeah, she was very tough.
What I am having in the
Had to
hands of
medicine, she was sleepless.
Shishya, I think I made a mistake. I could have remained that better. Volcanic desire, inside it will be burning like the lavas. And like that you have, that alone will take you to the goal. That's all. That alone will take you to the goal. That's all. Nothing else is needed. It will get you the right person. It will get you the right guide. It will take you. That's why when you start, first determine your goal. What do you want? Keep that goal then. Then you love that goal. Why do you desire if you don't love it? Why do you want gulab jamun if I don't love it? I want it because I have tasted, I love it. So, loving that goal is essential. When once you love, automatically that faith should come in it. My servant, he takes 50,000 rupees in cash, puts it in my bank account and brings. I have got faith in him. I need not love him. You understand? But where you love, faith automatically comes. So we have to love and have faith in that goal. And aspire for it. Keep that goal night and day. Forget about everything else. Whatever your officer will be, daily spend at least 2 hours. He will do the rest. He is like a camel in the tent. What's a camel in the tent? You know the story? In the desert one day it was raining heavily. And there was an Arab, he was having a small tent. He was sleeping inside. It was night time. A camel went to him and said, "Sir, it is raining heavily. Will you please allow me to keep my head inside your tent?" Yes, by all means. He began to keep the head inside. And slowly it was moving after every 5 minutes, some 10 steps, 10 steps, 10 steps. And there is a time when its first 2 legs and head were there. And finally a time when it was completely in the tent. The tent being small, it had necked out by his feet. The fellow, he was lying outside. That is called a camel in the tent. So you give to that higher entity, the God, a little, he will take away with it. My Lord. She's the most dangerous fellow.
The most? Most what?
Most dangerous
Dangerous.
fellow.
Then we have to be prepared for it, no, sir. We have to be prepared for it.
But when he loves you, he is prepared to be your partner in your frauds. Yes. I was doing only a Sanskrit course. Government examination I wrote. I was 10-year-old. The rest 4 years, they were called college course, ceremony. Age should be 14 years and 6 months minimum to join that. I was 10 years old. 6th year I joined the college. 10th year I wrote the government examination. And I was the only one in 30 years, there has never been a case when a 10-year-old boy has passed. So I passed. Because my father was a professor there, he simply guided me a lot. And government examination I passed. Now he didn't know what to do. Now he can't join me at my 10th year at first standard or LKG. And I know a little of maths and English which he taught me at home. The next door was the only village school. He was the principal of that. He was not friendly towards my father. Occasionally when he goes, he sees him. That's all. Nothing more they have never talked. Suddenly one day he called my father and said, "What are you doing with your son?" He said, "I don't know my son. He is not able to join. Will he be fit for 9th standard? Will he be fit for 9th standard?" My father said, "I don't know. I have taught him some English and all that. I don't know what is standard of 8th standard or 9th standard. I don't know." He took out the 8th standard final paper of some year, maths and English. He said, 25 days from today I will give this very paper in the school. You present yourself there. This boy will have to write. You prepare him completely. That's all. Go. And my father prepared me. This very paper came. How did it happen? That fellow joined in the fraud. I didn't even ask him. Without asking me, he made the fraud. That's it. Yeah. So these are examples. I can quote 2-3 examples in that case. Where he wants, he goes to any extent. Just like a father does for his son. He can shoot the examiner who gives him 0. Same thing with this man. All outside he shows all equal, all good and all that. Don't believe.
So sometimes it's okay things allow the things to happen the way it has to happen.
Yeah, that's all. For him, there is no right or wrong. When the king he makes law for you, it doesn't apply to you. That's all. That's the thing. When it's decided, this fellow I want him in my force, he admits you that. That's all. He does anything. He gives you a house, he gives you a wife. He said, "Come on, now you can join me."
Guruji, is it true that if you love God this much, He'll love you much, much more than what you love Him? Is that true?
The point is, you see, after all, when you are also the same, there's only one actor. Do you mean say that Amitabh Bachchan as Ram will love Amitabh Bachchan as Krishna? He will show zyada love and kam love? You tell me.
What I mean is from the dualistic point of view. When I approach God as...
We are talking from the right point of view, the ultimate reality.
But when we keep switching back and forth.
See, look here. Never use all these words, big words, dualism, non-dualism. Talk in common man's language, which I can understand, you can, and she can understand. That's all. Don't talk. You are talking about ultimate. When it is Amitabh Bachchan who is taken 3 roads, and if they are to love each other, will there be more and less? In the drama it will look, he may do something more, something less. But Both way it is only one person. He loves himself extremely well.
Okay.
That's the thing.
Swamiji, I have a doubt.
Hmm.
See, people who do spiritual practices also have difficulties, problems, health problem on them. People who do not practice spiritual practice, they also have difficulties and problems. But I find the first group, they have a positive attitude, they are able to withstand and they are happy. Whereas other people suffer. So, is the only spiritual people will be able to handle or will have problem, or if you practice a person or you won't have problem? I don't understand.
There are so many fellows who are black marketeers, who are smuggling a lot of gold and all that here. They sell opium, they are very happy. Understood? Why? God is definitely given them grace. Why? He's afraid of them. Look here, the entire thing is a drama. All the things are drama. She alone is the ultimate. Every religion goes up a level. But what I say is the ultimate, is the universal. When you go up a level in anything, automatically you will be taken to the higher level. It doesn't end there. Buddhism is okay. Judaism is okay. Judaism is a rebellion religion called Hasidism, it's okay. Everything is okay. Provided you do it correctly in that manner. Understood? So here, when the entire thing is only a drama, in the drama, I can make the hero commit suicide. I can make the hero be jilted by 100 girls. They will say, no, get out of that. I don't want you. He can make him marry 1,000 girls. You can know who need to say, why should you do it? He does it. If that is a drama, where is the question of somebody suffering and somebody not suffering? It's all in the drama. If you go and see a drama, then will you suggest why it is happening? Will you question? That's what is happening. You are not aware of it. Because we have to come to a stage, then you will be taken to the next course. In the third standard itself, you are going to ask, what is this relativity theory? You can't be answered, Baba. Even MSCs find it difficult to understand. That's
So every day we can chant the mantra of it is a illusion, it is a drama, it
You
is
just
illusion.
see, don't think of dramas. You completely leave the entire thing to Him. That is all. Lord, I have given you the power of autonomy. You crush me or kiss me, I am yours. Then when once you are given the power of attorney, you cannot say the next day morning, what have you done about this? What have you done about my house? What have you done about my son's admission? Don't ask. It is his business, what your business. That's all. So that's the mystery. This is called the surrender. In the surrender, when once you are given him the irrevocable power of autonomy, you can't ask him anything else. You cannot tell him, if now you sell my house, don't sell it to that man. Who are you to tell? You have given the power. He may sell it to that man. You can't tell him. That's also, whatever he does is job. It is his entertainment. That's all. All these things, if you tell in the first standard, the child won't understand. He will refuse to go to school. I was telling a little for 3 days in Ashtavakra, all these people, they stuck work. No more Ashtavakra. So I had to change to Litasa sound. Very good. That's it. The same thing will happen. All this knowledge will come. You need not assume any knowledge. With your existing knowledge, you go. That's all. That's all. Everything will come to you. Don't bother about the knowledge you don't have. You have got the knowledge, that is the Lord. You have got the knowledge, I am there. Completely surrender yourself to absolutely leave everything to Him and you be happy. That's all. That's it.
Wait, what is this?
Now I am over. My son is doing everything. Let him do whatever he wants. Don't every day tell, hey, my dear son, that piece of land, it's like this. Father, you have given me, get out. That's what he will say. Don't interfere afterwards. Complete 100% have faith in him. That is why I said first love and then faith. You are required. When you got a faith, depend on him. Whatever he does right. Don't try to interfere every day, every minute. Don't poke your nose. That's all.
So there is no need to will anything. Whatever is happening, let it happen.
Exactly. Where is your will? Don't exceed your will. There is no will of your own. That's all. Lord, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. I have no will of my own. It's all thy will. Is that not the prayer?
Yes.
That's all. Thy will be done, not my will or anybody's will.
What is Dharma Parityajya Mamekam Sharanam? That is
That's
the
it.
same thing.
Exactly. No, that's the highest level. In the highest level, you don't bother with anything. He will do on your name some frauds. He made him now do on your name some good things, some charity and all that, and then it will come. Swami Shantananda has given. Swami Shantananda didn't give. It is this fellow to whom I have given the parota, he did it. That's all. You understand? So at that level, you are not bothered with Dharma comes when you as an individual, you do. When you are the entire thing you are understood, there is no individuality. So you can never do Dharma and Adharma. You have given the power of attorney. That's it.
Mamekam Sharanam is take refuge.
Saranam is, in the legal language, it is called irrevocable power of attorney. That's all. In a sheet of paper, 40 rupees, 50 rupees, you tell the power of attorney is given over. That's all. You can't ask further anything. That's what it is.
Not only should you give the power attorney, you should not feel for what happens also, Swamiji. That is the main problem.
But one thing, even if you feel it doesn't matter, don't go beyond that. You feel it.
See, he would have done this or would have done that.
I would have done better. You think I would have done better.
Because you still have body consciousness, you still feel, no?
See, body consciousness will not go so soon. The moment you give, the body consciousness.
Exactly.
It will take its own time. So you have to allow it.
Make it a private.
See, when you are given everything, your body consciousness is part of the power of attorney.
Correct. So there should be no I feeling, then it's all right. If there is an I feeling, then there is a
I
problem.
feel that's also now it is his business.
Oh.
It is his business.
Okay.
It is his business. Why are you bothered about it?
There's no me at all, so where's the I?
Me. That's all.
Only if we can freeze the atom, just always think of that. There's no me.
Anisha.
See this time?
Mama.